Hello my dear students, once again welcome back to my channel. So continuing our problem solving series in sequence and series, here I came up with the 20th question written on the screen. And what is the problem statement of question given to us? Less s1, s2, s3 so on, and t1, t2, t3 and so on are two arithmetic sequences. That means what? The first arithmetic progression is s1, s2, s3 goes on like this, and the second arithmetic progression is t1, t2, t3 goes on like this. s1 is equal to t1 not equal to 0. That means their first terms are equal, but they are not equal to 0. Next thing is s2 will be becoming what? Let us suppose the common difference of this arithmetic progression is small d, and the common difference of this arithmetic progression is capital D. So they gave me that s2 is equal to 2 times of t2. So we'll be going to write s1 plus small d is equal to 2 times of t1 plus capital D. Hope you guys would have got my point. Something else also they told, that summation. So guys, if two things are equal to one another, let us assume they are equal to x. So I wrote x over here. This is our first expression, this is our second expression, and now we are moving on to the third expression. R is equal to 1 to I is equal to 1 to infinity. I is equal to 1 to tan of s1, that is sum of first 10 terms of s1, is equal to sum of first 15 terms of second arithmetic progression they told. Okay, so we'll be going to write 10 by 2 times of t1 plus 9 times of small d is equal to 15 by 2 times of 2 times of t1 plus 14 times of capital D. 2 and 2 will be gone, this will be becoming 2, this will be becoming 3. So 4 times of t1 plus 18 times of d is equal to 6. Guys, that is what this is s1, right? But s1 is equal to t1. Even if I am writing t1, no issues, okay? But let's write it s1 for time being, and even over here we'll be going to write it as s1 because the first sequence has the first term as s1 plus 14 times of 3, 42 times of capital D, right? Now we had already written s1 is equal to t1 is equal to x over here. So x plus d will become what? 2x plus 2d. So we'll be going to get the value of d minus 2d is equal to x over here. Hope you guys would have got my point. Let it be our third expression. Now I'll be going to write the value of s1 and t1 as x because we have assumed it. So 4x plus 18d is equal to 6x plus 42d it will be. So we'll be going to get 18d minus 42d is equal to 2x over here. So guys, let's multiply this thing by 2. So we'll be going to get the value as of this thing also as 2x. So it will be becoming what? 2d minus 4d is equal to 2x over here. Now let's equate these two things because they are the values of 2x only. So we'll be writing 2d minus 4d is equal to 18d minus 42d. So we'll be going to get what? 42 minus 4, that is 38 times of capital D is equal to 16 times of small d. Or the ratio of d upon d when we'll be going to do? 16 upon 38 will be. That means 8 upon 19 it will be. Now what was asked to us in the question? s2 minus s1 upon t2 minus t1. Guys, s2 minus s1 means what? Second term minus first term. Second term is what? X plus this s1 thing we had small d as the difference. So x plus d minus x divided by, this is given as s2 minus s1 divided by t2 minus t1, that is second term minus first term upon second term minus first term, and here we had x plus d minus x. So plus x and minus x will be gone, plus x and minus x will be gone. So we have d upon d, capital D upon small d as 8 upon 19. So small d upon capital D will become what? 19 upon 8. So if we have any option as 19 upon 8, that should be marked by us. So option C will be the right answer for this question. Hope you guys would have understood it, would have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, my dear students.